All right, moving on to number 2. So we are given two vectors here. We have a vector S and a vector T. All right, so for part A, it's kind of similar to part 1, question 1, that you have to compute these multiples or subtraction. So we have 3 times 4 comma 3 minus 2 times negative 1 comma 5. Okay, so if you have 3 times the vector S, so 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 3 is 9. And then you have 2 times negative 1, it's negative 2. And 2 times 5, it's 10. So I'm keeping the minus on the outside. Okay, now if you say, can I distribute the minus 2? You could, but that would make the relationship between the two vectors an addition. So either way, just keep the relationship clear. And then you have 12 minus negative 2. That would give you 12 plus 2, which is 14. And then 9 minus 10 would be negative 1. So your vector V will be 14 comma negative 1. Okay. Moving on to part B, we have S dot T. So remember the dot product, it's simply multiplying the X components together and then multiplying the Y components together, and we can add them up. Okay, just be careful with the computation, the arithmetics. So negative 4 plus 15, you get 11. So that's a dot product. Okay. And then we also want to find out the angle between S and T. Now, drawing is not required, but I would strongly suggest you to just draw a rough picture. Okay, so let's say this is vector S, and this is vector T. So at least you have an idea what kind of angle you're looking for. Okay, I like to have a picture. You don't have to, but I would strongly encourage you to draw a picture. So with this, okay, all I need to do is to find out the dot product for the numerator, and then need to multiply by the magnitude of the two vectors together to equal to cosine theta. So we have the dot product, which is 11. So I can put the 11 on top. And for the magnitude, let me go ahead and write it here. So for S vector, the magnitude, it's going to be 5 because it's the, what's it called? The 3, 4, 5 triangle. And then for the T, vector T, that would give you a magnitude of, square root of 25 plus 1, which is 26. Okay, so you have 5 times square root of 26. It's equal to cosine theta. Okay, so I basically put everything into the calculator. Okay, and let me see. Oh, nope, hold on. Calculators here. So 11 over parentheses 5 times square root of 26. Oops. Right, 26. Okay, so I got the number cosine theta. It's equal to this number. So cosine inverse of this number would give us the angle. I need to make sure that I have the degrees for the angle. All right, so we have 64.44 degrees. Okay, so 64.44 degrees would be my theta. Okay, so it is very critical that you know that this is the equation to handle the angle between the two vectors. Okay,